Welcome back. Now, Mpumalanga Police have launched a manhunt following a shooting at a tavern in Hazyview. One person was killed and two others were left injured. It's believed a scuffle between four men led to one of them opening fire. Let's get the latest details now from the police spokesperson in that province, Brigadier Selvy Mohlala. Thank you very much for your time here on eNCA, Brigadier. Just first of all, give us more details about this particular attack. I believe there were also vehicles that were torched.
Yes, good morning and good morning to our viewers. That's true. It happened on Monday morning at around 6:30, and what transpired is that the patrons alleges that they were inside the tavern drinking. Then when suddenly a man came in, started to fire randomly, and one person was shot and succumbed to his injuries there, and then two were injured and taken to hospital. Currently, we have opened two cases of attempted murder and then one case of murder, as well as a case of arson, and we are continuing with our investigation up to so far.
So are you looking only for one suspect, or is there more?
Look, for now, we are receiving information from various people that might have been there. So the current information is that it's only one person who was shot, but then we can rule out the possibility that maybe that particular person was with the others. So for now, it's still a manhunt for one suspect who committed this particular incident.
In the statement released by the police in Mpumalanga on this particular incident, it says that basically squaring some blame on tavern owners or tavern business owners, saying that they shouldn't be given licenses. Just elaborate this for us.
Look, in this instance, the Provincial Commissioner, Lieutenant General Manamela, has indicated that she wishes that the liquor business owners must adhere to the rules, meaning that they must ensure that they operate within their times, and two, they must ensure that there is safety and security within their premises. So issues of this particular nature, as we are still continuing with our investigation, will also investigate in terms of whether the license of that particular tavern owner does allow that it must operate until the late hours of the day, of which we strongly believe that it might have been out of within its time limit. So as a result, we would request that the owners of these businesses must comply and must at the same time ensure the safety of their patrons.
Why did you mention that in your statement, basically as a general statement? Is this a problem in the province of Mpumalanga in terms of tavern owners not adhering to whatever their licenses say?
Not necessarily that it's a problem within the province. We issued it as a statement to encourage that they must comply. And then that's what the Provincial Commissioner always tells, that the business owners, the tavern owners must ensure that they comply and they close within the time, so that there shouldn't be incident whereby you find ourselves wanting, whereby
I'm not sure if you can still hear me there, Brigadier Mohlala. I think there's a bit of a connectivity issue on your side. Just confirm if you can still hear us, please.
Yes, I'm still in. I can hear you loud and clear.
So in terms of this entire issue that might be there, I mean, it's not only in Mpumalanga, but that might be there in South Africa in terms of business owners of taverns not adhering to their licenses. Do you not think that the other issue is also police visibility in such cases, perhaps, or is there no capacity?
We are indeed visible. I must be honest. We are indeed visible. What we are trying to do is just to keep on encouraging people. We know obviously there would be one or two people that will not comply, but at the same time, we really appreciate for those that complies, and at the same time, we could keep on encouraging, because once we keep quiet and not keep on encouraging and reminding people not to comply, obviously they will take it as such and say that because we are not being kept on reminded and so on and so forth, they might keep on not complying with that. So as Mpumalanga, it's our stance that we must reminding the tavern owners and the liquor business owners to always comply. That is our stance as a province.
I know that they are a contributing factor. It has been released in a lot of crime stats that alcohol has to do with a lot of the violence in our country. But surely that's not it, right? That's not the only thing that should be contributing. Even if you took away alcohol, if somebody wants to kill somebody, they will. So there's also the question around policing itself.
You are correct. It's not only alcohol, even if we can take it out. However, we have noticed the trend. When we analyze the provincial crime, we see that most of the crimes, they happen during those particular hours, and you find that some of these particular activities, you know, it's if you can look, they are either liquor related. It's when people are coming from the taverns and so on and so forth, then that they commit this particular crime. And if we can stick to the times, so for instance, if we say that the tavern closes at 12 o'clock, by that time we would be able to monitor the movements of people in large numbers. We'll be able to deploy our resources necessarily so. But if you find that you've got those kind of situations whereby some of the business owners they don't comply and they close later, you wouldn't be able to know and then monitor. So it's a complex situation. But as the province, we are really encouraging our citizens to comply so that we can be able to utilize the resources that we have effectively so.
Brigadier, while I still have you, I'm going to take the opportunity to go off topic and ask you about this current issue that is in Mpumalanga and that faces the African National Congress within that particular province. The incumbent treasurer of the province, Mandla Msibi. Are police aware of whether or not he has really been charged with murder and attempted murder?
Look, may I kindly request on this particular one to not to respond to it, because it's still under investigation, and we know that he has appeared in court. But it's safe to say that let's allow the investigation to go on, and so that
no,
we cannot.
I understand that, Brigadier. I understand that. I'm just asking you to confirm what the indictment said, what police have charged him with. I'm not asking you for any other details pertaining to the investigation. Have the police charged Mandla Msibi with attempted murder and murder?
I would say he has been appearing in court on those particular cases that he was appearing at. I wouldn't definitely want to put myself on the spot and saying that he has been charged with this one. But obviously, the mere fact that he is appearing in court, it means that he was charged, and yeah, we'll take it as it goes.
All right. Thank you very much, Brigadier, for indulging me. Brigadier Selvy Mohlala, the spokesperson of police in Mpumalanga. As you know, Mandla Msibi did speak to my colleague Lindo Kuhle over the weekend, saying that when he looked at the indictment, it made no mention of him being charged in particular. So I just wanted to make sure from the police what they know.